Hi there, students. To draw a blank. Drew a blank in the past. So notice draw is an irregular verb. We have two meanings for this. Firstly is when you just can't remember a piece of information. So I tried to remember his name, but I kept drawing a blank. This is something that happens to me more and more as I get older. Yeah. I couldn't remember it for the life of me. Yeah. I remembered it 15 minutes later, but when I needed it, I drew a blank. This is something that happens to me when I'm making videos as well. I prepare what I'm going to say more or less. I have it clear in my mind. And then I start to give the video. And then sometimes I just draw a blank. I can't remember a detail and I've got to stop, check it and start a new video. Okay, that's to draw a blank. So I should know your name, but I'm drawing a blank. I just can't remember. On question 16 of the exam, I just drew a blank. I couldn't remember the required information. And then to draw a blank, to fail, not to be successful, not to produce the response you needed. So I asked everybody I knew if they had a copy of this book, but I drew a blank. I wasn't successful. I came up empty. I wasn't successful. I went to the shop to buy some milk. But I drew a blank because they'd run out of milk. They didn't have any left. I looked all over the place for my keys, but I just couldn't find them. I just drew a blank. It was just so frustrating. Yeah, so to draw a blank, not to be successful, or to get no response. I asked him to explain why he was doing this, but I just drew a blank. I searched for about half an hour on internet for the meaning of this, but I just drew a blank. And then to fail to remember. Yeah, I tried to remember the phone number, but I drew a blank. I could only draw a blank. The test was really hard, and I couldn't answer most of the questions. I just drew a blank for most of them. Okay, so I know I put that winning lottery ticket somewhere, but I can't find it. I've drawn a blank every time I've looked for it. Okay, so I went to try and find this book in the library, but I drew a blank. I wasn't successful. Okay, so you try to do something, but you weren't successful. I think a blank originally is a lottery ticket that didn't win a prize. So you draw a blank. You draw a lottery ticket, but it doesn't have a prize. Yeah. Draw. So I looked everywhere in the house, but I drew a blank. The police questioned everybody, but they drew a blank. They failed to get an answer. They failed to get a result. So I just drew a blank. He said that we'd met before, but I didn't remember him. I just drew a blank. I just couldn't remember him for the life of me. Okay, so to draw a blank, to get no successful response. The search drew a blank. It didn't find what it was looking for. Okay, so to draw a blank, to forget something that you should know, or to not to be successful when you try to do something. Yeah, to fail to gain what you want, particularly information, or to be unable to think of what you want. So originally, in the origin is this: to choose a lottery ticket that fails to win. You draw, you take out a blank. Yeah, no prize. To get no result from something. I changed all of the components, but I still drew a blank, and I couldn't get the computer to start. So to forget, to fail to remember, to be unable to recall, to be unsuccessful. I'll ask everyone I know, but I've been asking for a while, and still I've drawn a blank. I've been drawing a blank the whole time. So, formality, to draw a blank. I think I'm going to give it a 4. Use it informally, use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing just about, but stop there. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To draw a blank.